All right. Well, thank you guys. Love you. You're good people. You're going to heaven. Merry Christmas. Spend time with your family. Spend some good time with your family and has fun. Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas. My ears are ringing. I just got done cleaning up a flood on Christmas. Yeah, and the shop vac is really loud. But I wanted to make a video, and it's about Christmas lights. I've recorded this video like 5 times. My commentary is so bad today. Like, I'm not even kidding. Here is the gingerbread house I made. I'm not particularly proud of it. That's kind of a stupid first thing to say.
I was just trying to stream.
The stream is terrible because I have really bad internet out here.
You know, once I get better internet, I'll probably stream more.
It's pretty chill though. We've got family over. I'm just recording this video really quick. Maybe I can edit it while we're at it. But seriously, guys, spend time with your family. So I'll show you actually my idea for this. I got this idea from these, I'll show you that in a minute, but these lights, so these were posted in Show Off Your Creations in the Master Builders Discord server, and these light sequences, they're scripted on patrol vehicles, and I thought that was pretty cool. I got this idea to do the scripted lights, except with Christmas lights on houses, like basically kind of like this. Maybe not that extravagant, but you know, all you've got to do is have a script that tells it to change the material from glass to neon, transparency from 0.5 to 0, and enable and disable a light. That's all you got to do. In fact, you might not even need lights, because I mean, it's illuminating. You probably don't need lights on every single object because it's kind of illuminating the environment a little bit, but like, so you can, I don't have to link you to this video, you can see what it is. So maybe something like this next year. I'm not making any promises here, let me make that clear. Maybe someday, but that was kind of the original idea, and then I only had like a few days. I actually hosted a little contest. So this was made by Mr. Meow in my Discord server in Master Builders, and he made it like this same day I posted the little competition thing. It was the only submission, and I think he did a fabulous job. So that was his Christmas lights. Now, as far as the scripted stuff, my friend Gibby sent me, I asked him, and he was gracious enough to send me a car that had scripted lights on it, but it was so complicated, I couldn't even find the script responsible for triggering the light sequences, so I was like, yeah, I'm just not, what I was going to do is find out how it works, study it, and then make my own script just with the Christmas lights. So then that's what you would see in the beginning of this. All of these lights, these were just like me laying out light patterns, and then we had a little color, we had some colors as well, but I ended up, I was gonna pull like a house out of the toolbox or something. I just decided to build a gingerbread house, so that's kind of what I did. I used the sand material for the gingerbread. I'm going to kind of skip through this actually a little bit. But as you can see, so this project actually took me an hour. Pretty much exactly an hour. And I'm putting the gumdrops on the top, coloring them. I just wanted to do something pretty quick. And then I put icing on the surface of it. Gingerbread houses are really easy because you don't have to actually cut holes in the walls for windows and doors, and you don't have to make an interior. That's why it was really fast So I kind of just laid everything out, and then I made a lattice on the roof. I had to lay it on the ground because it's kind of hard to mimic global and local axes in Roblox Studio, because the axes get all messed up. You don't really have a lot of control over that. So I had to lay the objects down, but that's a good strategy anyway, to just make it flat so it's just straight, and then to lay it out. But I'll show you how I I was trying to rotate it. It was a little bit tricky to get it to lay flat on the roof. So I just made the entire thing, and then I brought it up onto the roof, and I rotated it small increments and deleted the extra stuff. So it still hung off the roof a little bit. Maybe I could have prevented that by measuring it a little better. But that didn't matter because I was putting snow on the edges anyway. So what I would have done if I was spending more time on this, I probably would have put balls at the ends on the joints between, like, especially the doors and the windows. So like the edges of the roof, the doors and windows, just to make it smoother. I probably should have just done red and green, but decided to just use, this is what's cool about future. So I'm using future lighting. Do I have lighting selected? No, but I'm using the future lighting mode. And when I first did this, the lights were way too bright, so I had to turn them down. I was trying to align it with the angle of the roof, so I could just go duplicate and then rotate them all together. Now, what I did not notice is that I made these blocks. So the little cord that it's hanging from, they're blocks. And I should have made them cylinders, but I didn't notice at the time, and I was like, I am not going back to change that. Now, okay, what I wish I'd done, I'm not going to pull up a picture, but you know how there's like strings of lights on houses? I should have done something more like that, or like they go different directions. But I was just making this simple. Okay, actually I want to comment on this too. If you notice, right, where is it? Right here, where the lights were dark for a second. That's because the future is bright. Sometimes doesn't turn on light sources, because I don't know if it has a lot of processing power available, but at least we have something like that in Roblox. And let me give some comments about Roblox Studio, why it's actually pretty freaking awesome. I mean, I really talk down on Roblox Studio a lot about being behind on technology, but here's the real deal. It's so easy to just make something that's textured and rendered and just very easy to view model, and it works. It just works. And there's so many great things about it. Like, you have physics that you can just hit a play button and you've got physics. Like, right out of the box, this is really easy to use. It is really basic, but it's also really basic. Like, that's a good thing too. So yeah, I finished the house, and then I wanted to have a little bit of gumdrops. Whoops! The whole thing just fell apart. Actually, I'm gonna go. Okay, so I have this open. I'm gonna unanchor everything and see what happens. Actually, let's finish this first. Basically, if you don't know how to do this, use the physics. This is what's so great about it, because I was just talking about how you can just use the physics, and you've got the rendering, like you put light sources in. I mean, now we've got real-time rendering in Blender with the Eevee engine, so that's really handy. But we've had Roblox for years, and sometimes I even start projects in Roblox Studio and then put them into Blender, and then you have to combine objects and optimize the meshes, but still it's worth it in a lot of cases. So like, I could use the physics to just spread out these gumdrops, and let's skip all the complicated stuff that I ended up simplifying it and just letting it be the way it is. So yeah, there it is. Actually, I really want to do this. So let's just take a moment to appreciate this hard work. 1 hour of hard work. And I don't know if there's anybody out there who could have done it faster. I mean, I probably could duplicate this in 20 minutes because a lot of it was like decision making and changing my mind about stuff and figuring out how I was going to do things. But if you're thinking like, oh no, this would have taken me way longer, then just relax, because maybe you have a long way to go, and just like things will always take you longer. I actually am going to be learning something new pretty soon. This is actually a preemptive announcement. I'm going to announce this in my New Year's video, but I'm going to be learning something new and showing you guys the learning process, so you can see that you're not the only one who has to go through a learning process. I went through this. Of course, I didn't document my process of learning RblxStu, so I can't show that to you, but I can show you my learning process of learning something else that's building on these skills. So without further ado, let's unanchor everything, and this is gonna be funny. Okay, let's select everything. Okay, I'm going to do workspace, select children, and then let's see if we could just unanchor. Does that work? Did that unanchor everything? No, we have to. Oh yeah, it did work. Yeah. All right. Hold on. We've got to find the base plate. We've got to anchor the base plate. That's the only way this is gonna work. Okay, ready? I would love to do more videos like experimenting with physics, because it's so fun. Now it does overload the computer because you have so many active, like, what do they call them, rigid bodies going. That is I don't really know how to tell you what a rigid body is. It's like a single unit that the physics engine interacts with. I don't know if like a physics ragdoll is this the same thing, because it like has bones and moves. I don't know. Look it up. Rigid body. All I know is when I used Unity, I had to stick a rigid body inside an object if I wanted physics to interact with it. But that's just another example of how awesome RblxStu is, because you just literally put an object in the scene. I mean, it should default to anchored. In my opinion, everything should default to anchored, but you literally just hit a button, uncheck a box, and you have physics. So it's like easier. I mean, it is pretty simple to add physics to anything else, but all right. Like, I'm just telling you, RblxStu is really easy and simple, and what's great about it is that it parallels to other like softwares. Like it may be a little different, but your knowledge that you have used learning RblxStu can build up to learning Unity and Unreal Engine and Maya and Blender and everything else like that. Okay, because like this is kind of a combination of everything, including scripting engines. So this is like a game engine, rendering engine, not really a rendering engine. I mean, it has pretty limited rendering capabilities, but it's like a game engine, some rendering, 3D modeling engine, sort of, because you don't have like mesh manipulation, but then it's got a scripting engine too. Lua is super basic language, which was a good choice on their part to choose Lua. By the way, I used to hate saying Lua, and then I would be like Lua, and then I looked it up, and Lua, the word comes from like Portuguese for moon or something like that. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll say it. Lua, let's call it Luna. Okay. Anyways, so I hope you guys liked my video. I really wasn't in the mood to make a video, but oh, I think I forgot to anchor everything. Whoops. I was not in the mood to make a video, but I did anyway. And I guess this is my last words of 2020. Don't be afraid though. I'm coming back in 2021, so I will be making more videos. I'm here to stay for the time being. Why is there flickering? What is the flickering about? What's going on? Yeah, that's some weirdness with the rendering, as you can see. But I'm surprised my computer is holding up with all of this light sources and unanchored objects. So I hope you like my Christmas outfit. It'll change back in 2021. But yeah, guys, this was a pretty crazy year. I will say that as everything was kind of going into chaos, my life was actually getting better, honestly. So like, I used to like have depression and stuff, and like hardcore. Like I still deal with some anxiety, but I used to like have hardcore depression, and I was just like getting out of it at the beginning of this year. So it's like the world is descending into chaos, and then I'm like rising, and it was pretty awesome. I went through a lot of hard stuff this year, and I came out on the other side. I'm still going through hard stuff, and I have more challenges ahead of me, but I'm kind of rising through it and using these opportunities to become better. And I'm really excited as a pretty cool part of my life to get to do YouTube or whatever platform I happen to be posting to in the future. I post to Library and Odyssey as well. But to be able to do this video stuff and then talk to you guys, I love your comments. I love reading every comment. I do read every comment as long as it sends me a notification about it. I like to reply to a lot of comments, as you can probably see if you go into the comment section. And I hope that I will always be able to do that, as the number of comments has been increasing daily. Earlier this year, it was like I would get a comment per week. Now it's like I get a couple comments a day. I got like plus 30 subscribers in the last month. That's kind of been a standard. I get a few subscribers a day, which is pretty cool. But I just want to keep that integrity of being able to connect with you guys and really provide something unique, not for the sake of providing something unique, but because I believe I can provide something that is not being provided in this this circle of Roblox and young game developers. Like, so I want to help you guys progress through, like, appreciate the opportunity that Roblox gives you to develop as a game developer. And then I want to help you guys be able to progress through Roblox and go to professional tools in the professional industry and know how to navigate that and really be successful as you're growing up and you're moving into your career. And so that's a lot of my mission. I also like making technical tutorials, so expect some of that stuff with RblxStu, stuff about other programs. And I actually have a lot of announcements coming in my New Year's video, so if you are subscribed to me, I would recommend turning on notifications so you can know when I post that. If you have been floating around the channel, I will say this, please just freaking subscribe already, because it's clear that you like my content if you've watched 2 or 3 of my videos, and I can guarantee there's a bunch of you, because some of my videos have gotten thousands of views and I only have a few hundred subscribers. So like, guys, subscribe already, please, just do it. I'm really grateful for the reach that you guys have given me and the opportunity you have given me to share my ideas and talents, and I hope to inspire you to help other people, because I get a lot of DMs of people wanting support, and I love to spend time supporting people, but I can only do so much because I'm only one person. And the way to kind of take off that load from people like me who are highly sought after for help, please just become someone valuable who people seek help after. And start to support the people who you have most access to, who are closest to you. And you don't need to be any like really profoundly special person. Like, you have some kind of value to provide, and don't put yourself above other people. Like, let them help you too. Just let's all help each other, and let's like develop our ideas. We wanna make a better world, and you guys all have really good ideas. We want to like make the world a better place with games, and the game industry is it's been in its infancy. I'd say game industry is teen years right now, and we are rising in the game. Like, guys, it's really young. This is a great time to join the game dev industry, and what I would like to see happen with that is that games are used to make people better, not to like distract people. Like, I think Fortnite has done a lot of harm. I'm just gonna say that. It's distracted so many people. But Roblox and game engines, they're blank slates that you can create whatever you want with it. And whatever goodness is inside you, let that out. And shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. You guys have gifts that need to come out. Sorry, I'm not trying to cry. But, like, I've seen the goodness that is in individuals in this community, and I would like to see that come out more. And that's why I came back to Roblox after leaving in, like, 2015. Like, I left for a while. I was sick of the cringiness, and I just came back because there are so many valuable people here who need to realize that they're valuable and the value that they can provide, and you guys are those people. And please just develop yourself and believe in yourself. And believe that you can make the world a better place. And don't worry about the haters and the people that don't understand what you're doing. Like, just do what you feel the most truthful about. You guys got this. And I'm going to be here to support you as much as I can. But I want you to support each other because I'm one person. I can only do so much. But you guys all have the exact same kinds of potential that I do. And you have so much power to change people's lives. So I didn't expect to get super emotional for this. But this is the last video of the year. So I hope you guys have a really good Christmas. I hope you wrap up 2020 on a good note. Learn from everything that you can. Appreciate everything that you can. And let us charge in to 2021 with full force. Let's dominate. We got this, guys. Can I do cheer in this play mode? Yeah, guys. Let's win. We got this. Let's build a better world! MrCamsaki, out! That was fun. That was really fun.